What's up, y'all? Is it just you, RedFox, and Cyberclaw? Phantom and 8-bits aren't coming back? Huh. That's interesting. Strange. Or maybe they are here, and they're just not saying anything. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I have no idea. We'll give them a second in case they're... Here, I'll just go get them. Hold on a second. Hey, Gnag. Should I call you Gnag? Whatever. Why even come if you're not gonna... Nah, it's fine. None of us have... Well, I mean, I don't know who has, but most of us haven't played the game because it wasn't on Scratch. It was... well, it was on Scratch for a little bit of time, and then it was taken down. That's true. Thank you for that. Thank you. But yeah, no, it was taken off of Scratch, so most people didn't get to play very much. So we're not playing around today, boys and girls. We're gonna get this done. And why do I say that? Because I was able to find somewhat of a conspiracy board here. So what can we do with it? We can put little notes and stuff. As you can see, we can make little lines to connect notes to other notes, whatever. My computer is gonna... It's gonna burn. It's gonna burn up. It's gonna be on fire. But that's alright. Let me make these lines. I don't want them black. Make them white. Dump water on it? No. Danny Dan Pinit, cool. I don't know who you are, but very good. I mean, it is a game. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what we're going for here. We're not that great at it, but hey, we have the man himself here for assistance, or rather confirmation. But yeah, guys, we isn't playing around today. We gonna, whew. So we can. Honestly, I should have spent some time actually putting the theories that we had in here, but it's fine. Whatever. Where is my clue board or my clue Google Doc? It's right here. Okay. Oh no, I had it in the yeah, it was here. Is Danny one of your friends? Good names are gone. Is he one of your guys? Is he one of your guys? Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be hard on my computer. I really gotta leverage it because I have to unplug it when it starts to overheat so that it's not getting too much power. But when that happens, the battery goes so fast. Like you would not believe. Like literally 10 minutes ago it was like 50%, and now it's like 30. So I'm gonna have to plug it up again. It's crazy. But yeah, definitely not built for heavy streaming stuff. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I need to transfer these notes. Here, let me put on some the mystery music thing we've been doing. Yeah, there it is. That'll do. This computer is so gonna turn off. It's not even funny. I just laughed, but you get it. All right, give me a second to put all these notes in here. Oh, hey, Phantom. Look, look! I found one. I found a somewhat of a something we can use as a conspiracy board. So yeah, let me just copy all this stuff down. Oh, this computer is so it's gonna burn. It's going to light on fire. Yeah, I guess I'll just copy and paste everything. Mm-hmm. What else? What else? Shout me out right now, or I will break the doesn't count streak. Do it. Wait, how much are we at right now? What is that? What is the streak? What are we at right now? Violent. 111. Dang. All right. Shout out to Kareem, aka Big Bouncy Papaya, on Scratch. I don't know what he wants from me, but there you go. Almost done. Let's see. All right. I mean, this looks, you gotta admit, this looks really legit. I mean, it's so legit. Oh, I love it. I think that's everything. Everything, cutscenes and memories. I guess we can put the thing out from that causes interactions. So we're ready to pull an all-nighter to solve this thing. I really didn't want to, but I think we have no choice at this point. You didn't miss anything, 8-bits. The only thing you missed is the fact that I got this sweet conspiracy board that we can work off of now, so we can connect notes and all that legit stuff. It's so cool. Is it gonna make me any more likely to, you know, come up with theories? I don't know. We're about to find out. So where do we start, guys? Turn this down. It's a little loud. 1 second. Is this program sponsored? What do you mean? Like this thing? Myro? I have no idea what it is. Or do you mean me? Like... All right, let's just get right into it, guys. Wait. Actually, cutscenes and memories. Cutscenes and memories. That's really... Okay. Put one more in here. Okay, so let's just get started, I guess. Alright, so we're just kind of playing through again. I'm not gonna think too. Here's how we're gonna start. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm not even gonna think about anything. I'm just gonna play the game. You guys can watch. If you have any observations, I'll take them. Again, we have a good layout here. We got the notes. We can connect them. We can piece things together. So we're all good. Let's try not to like fry our brains. And hopefully my computer won't fry either. Hold on, let me make sure the, there we go. Oh yeah, I should probably put that to... let me close that. Save some space. Kid Carl. We've definitely established that the kid is Carl. Survives the car crash. Who saves him? Alright. Honestly, I have no idea if the melody even has to do... I don't know. Can you confirm that, RedFox? Does the box song have anything to do with the story, or... I mean, even if it was like for a reason, I don't think it would tie into the story. I think it would just be like kind of help with the theme. But let's go. Go for it, Cyberclaw. I'm happy to hear. I see. This is why I wish I knew what we were right about, because RedFox said we were right about a lot of things. We just have no idea what. So we kind of keep ping-ponging back and forth between different theories, so we have no idea if we had a good theory and then abandoned it without knowing. That's the part that's most frustrating to me. Okay. The scuba diver mirror part? You mean the part where he's like looking at, I guess, himself in the mirror, and then there's like that entity behind him that's looking at him? Is that what you're talking about? And RedFox, I mean, yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'm all ears. I got my board ready, and I know it's not too important to the lore, but I want to make sure I got everything right here. That entity is only in the reflection. I mean, but don't we see it in the doorway when we went to the submarine and it had like the entity in the doorway? Wasn't that, you know? But I don't know. We went. Well, firstly, y'all already know it's a medical procedure. Define it. What do you, when you say it's a medical procedure, what do you mean by it? I mean, we know that something was done with the whole brain in the jar and all that stuff. Like, I get that has to do with some kind of medical thing. Oh, a recovery threshold. Oh, well, recovery. Yeah, recovery would be referring to the recovery of some kind of medical procedure. Yeah. Recovery threshold is a medical procedure. Okay, so that's all that means. Okay, recovery threshold is a medical procedure. Okay. All right. We can. Thanks for the bit. We can go ahead and. Recovery threshold is medical. No, we can just medical procedure. 8-bit says maybe Carl is the murderer and you're just going into his brain to find the faces of the victims he murdered. That's pretty. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. I mean, I'm not gonna note it here, but we can keep it. You can keep it in the back of your head for right now. Okay, so what is a recovery? So is it a real thing? Recovery threshold. I mean, oh yeah, we already looked at this. This wasn't helpful. This was like something else. Ah. Yeah, that's not at all helpful. Too vague. Let's play the game, Cyberclaw, because I'm not sure about that. I mean, I don't know. In that specific case, since the entity only exists in a reflection, and from our position, it seems possible that it is us looking at the mirror. I don't know. Let's go through it. Let's just play. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want to do the scuba diving thing first, or the regular game first? Like you see in the image, that one image of the brain, it's used to go into the brains of the recently deceased victims to find out who unalived them. Like you can see in the thumbnail, Carl has been practicing this. Hold on. Like you see in that one image of the brain, it's used to go into the brains of Okay. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So that... Okay. Okay, so that would make sense. Okay, so what we're doing right now is... Yeah, because I mean, yes, because remember what I said before, how when we were going through the first act, it kind of seemed like we were like going into somebody's brain, or we were in somebody's brain, and we saw what Cyberclaw said. We saw the picture of the scuba diver with somebody like in the background, which I guess was one of their memories or something. But okay, that's helpful. So let me note that down. That's obviously a big piece. Password logs onto device to enter mind space. Let me make this a little bigger. Presumably to find out who killed the victim. Okay. I don't think we... I mean, I don't think we've ruled out just yet that Carl is not the killer. I mean, or that he is the killer. I don't know, man. He could be the kid. I don't know who he is. It doesn't matter. Let's just go. Okay, so let's try to think this through. If this is our... Just hold on. Still... I think it is symbolic, but I don't know. Let's just keep going. In Act 2, we always kill someone innocent. Yeah, we already confirmed that. Okay, so what I believe this is, it was, I know this was really hard for us to figure out what it was, but what I think it is this is their brain. These are like wires or something, and then this is a person. So I don't know if this is Robbie Brown, and then this is his brain, or this is like somebody else connecting to his brain after they take it out of his head or whatever. But I'm pretty sure these are wires just connecting somebody to his brain. As per usual, the game portraits. In the portraits, we unalive the killer. Wait, what? I don't know. Okay, let's just keep going. It's a knife. Yeah. Would you guys stop bringing up random questions? But anyway. So, recovery threshold, medical procedure. So, yeah, I mean, if it's a medical procedure, I assume it's just like removing their brain from their... Is it literally just like removing their brain? Like a lobotomy? Like we talked about? Or like what? Whatever. Oh yeah, it's paused. Okay. So, presumably right now we're a detective or whoever trying to figure out who killed this guy, Robbie Brown. So let me make another sticky note. Hold on. Probably not as going crazy enough without me. That's true. Okay. Okay. So again, we are presumably in this guy's mind space. I'm about to close this tab just to because my computer's already overheating enough as it is. So here's the thing. So, like, is the scuba diver Robbie Brown? Like, is that him? In this again, these are... Yeah, I know, Cyberclaw. That's what you were... Like, I'm convinced that scuba diver is Robbie Brown. Because, I mean, we get the whole falling scene or whatever with him before, you know... Us, no. Like, the player, no. We're not the scuba... I don't think we're the scuba diver. I think the scuba diver might be Robbie Brown, but let me just... Let me just think. I don't know, Cyberclaw. I thought the scuba... Yeah, honestly, Phantom, I keep... I keep switching between the two. I'm like... Because there's some things that indicate that the scuba diver is Carl, specifically in the whole, like... second part, where you're, like, going down into the whole scuba diving part. The submarine thingy. Honestly, yeah. I feel like there's just things that... Ugh. Oh, hey, Internex. I haven't started on a clicker game. On probably not a clicker game yet. Yeah, you should get on that. So again, as confirmed by RedFox, this is presumably we use this invention or whatever to go into this person's brain to try to find out who killed them. So this is Robbie Brown's killer. It's gonna be this guy here. Okay, so again, after we do that, it shows this. So is this indicating that it's Carl or it's Robbie Brown? It feels more like it's indicating that it's Robbie Brown, right? the doctor's killer is always someone innocent because of the drugs he's taking? I don't know. But again, guys, the drugs is because Dr. Adam was poisoned. That's how he got, remember? It showed us putting whatever. Like literally it showed, like before that, it literally shows us like doing the action of putting pills into his drink or something like that. Just like in this part where we like have the knife and then we click it and it's bloody. So we're literally recreating the actions of killing these people. But at the same time, later on, it seems like we're playing the detective or somebody who's trying to fish in and figure out who their killer is. So see how it's contradicting? One point we're literally playing the killer, and then at another point we're playing the person who is trying to find out who's the killer. So like, are we playing as different characters? Like that's kind of what it seems like. Like, I have to assume, for the moment being, that the scuba diver is Robbie Brown. See? Now look. Again, Dr. Adam was poisoned. We have the pills in the cup, and then we literally do the action of putting the poison in the cup. Yeah, honestly, like, we have to be switching perspectives. There's no way all of the actions that are taken are... There's no way every action we take is the same person. It's just too weird. Unless it's some psychological thing. But again, RedFox ruled out the possibility of any type of psychosis or mental illness, so it can't be that. I feel like it has to be different perspectives at some point. We need to kind of figure out which ones, but let me put the notes that, yeah, knife turns bloody, put pills in the drink, we poison Dr. Adam. Okay. Descending into Carl's mind. I'm assuming I put this about the whole submarine thing at the other part with the password. I don't know. Let's see if we can put together some actions. Here, let's go a little bit further, and then we'll try to connect some things together. We can obviously change it at any time, but I want to try to put some things together just to, you know, have something. So again, same deal. Urgent Dr. Adam, recovery threshold, which again seems to be referring to the medical procedure of, I guess, either removing their brain or just the medical procedure itself is like us going into his brain to figure out whatever. Yeah. Again, like I said, I think this is a person, like in a chair or something. These are cords, and then this is their brain. Carl goes into his own mind to get rid of the memories of his childhood when his parents died. And he does so by destroying the box. I guess I'm more concerned with, I don't know. I want to focus on one thing at a time, and I feel like we should focus on the killings first, since, you know, RedFox gave us a decent piece of information about those. Hello there, Bright AKM333. Welcome. Cyberclaw, you said if it is correct that I suggest we are a fourth figure during the car accident, because we can see from our point of view the parents, Carl, and the box. I don't think so. It's kind of framed differently. It's kind of framed like a comic, as if like we're kind of like, I don't think we're a separate character from them. I think it's literally like a cutscene that's just like its own thing. We're not meant to be like present in it. It's just kind of happening. So yeah, again, I'm assuming the procedure is literally just us going into their mind to get the memories or whatever. And it looks like we connect either ourselves to their brain, or we take their brain out and whatever, do whatever with it. I really hate this part, but whatever. What I want to know is what the deal is with the faces, though. Why? I mean, again, we're trying to identify the killer, but why does this one never show the right face? Let's see. Come on. Bro. Whatever. That could... Oh! Oh, that is a good... That actually is a really good point, Phantom. Because, again, like, he didn't get stabbed or something like Robbie... Like, allegedly like Robbie Brown did. He got poisoned. So it is possible that, like, he didn't know who his killer was. Like, I don't know. Who knows when they poisoned the drink? Like, it literally... Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether that actually means anything, you know, regarding the story, I don't know. But that does... that would make sense to me. So that is a good observation. Yeah, because like if it, yeah, because you could poison anyone's drink at any time, and like they wouldn't, you know. Who knows when it was poisoned? Let's see here. Okay. Yep, so again, doesn't match, of course. I just want to know what it... I feel like we're so close to something. I should be on minute. Calm down. Okay, okay, calm down. Chill out for a second. Jesus. Slow your roll. I guess we have to shoot one of these chumps. Cyberclaw, don't encourage him. But I will put that note, Phantom, that Robbie Brown did not, Dr. Adam did not know who his killer was. That would make actually kind of perfect sense. Dr. Adam doesn't know who his killer is. Or didn't know. We'll start trying to put these together soon. See, I hate this. I hate this. The fact that this shows up after Dr. Adams' case seems to indicate to me that it's not exclusively, you know, related to Robbie Brown. So it's like, like, I don't know. Is it literally just symbolic? Like, is it just somebody else? Let's keep going, though. It's all right. Okay, so there's that thing. You mean the thing with the falling scuba diver? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to figure out if it's more symbolic. Especially because I do think RedFox said something about... What do I have this? Falling through threshold. Oh, this is what I put like as a symbolic thing for it, like falling through the water, falling through threshold into sleep or like an unconscious state. So like the threshold between maybe the mind explorer exiting the brain. Let me think. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. I think I get what this means. You could be right, Cyberclaw, but I do think it's symbolic. I think it's literally symbolic of us or whoever we are, whoever it is that's actually exploring these people's brains. They are the scuba diver, diving deeper and deeper into these people's minds to find out who the killer is. And then I guess when it shows like them falling, I guess that's them being ejected. I don't know, waking up, something like that. I have no idea. Again, it's just brain stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. It's literally just this person going into each of these people's minds. They're the scuba diver, I think. But no, because then in one of his, like Cyberclaw said, we saw the picture with the scuba diver in the mirror. Or wait. No, I think we still could be. Yeah, Mind Explorer. Like, I think this represents the Mind Explorer. I guess. I mean, that seems really like, that seems like it's it. And then these are the cords connecting us to, I guess, that person's brain. Yeah, I think their brain is actually up here. Because I think this actually is what we're seeing in the case file. It was just oriented differently. Remember? In the case files, like at the bottom, we saw like a person sitting, a bunch of cords, and then a brain at the end. So I think this is definitely the Mind Explorer. And then this is whatever machine they use to do. They do what they, do what they do. I think we need to go with that. I think, yeah, is the scuba diving suit the Mind Explorer? Yeah, I think we are going to stick with that for right now. That makes the most sense. Again, we always see him falling or whatever it is after exploring both people's minds. The only thing I don't know right now is what's up with that picture or that memory in the first person in Robbie Brown that shows like the Mind Explorer with the entity in the background. But we're going to go with that. So he's the Mind Explorer. All of that stuff you see where he's falling or whatever, I think it's all just symbolic for him diving or whatever, him just being in these people's minds. So we don't know who he is still, but obviously if he's the Mind Explorer, he can't be Robbie Brown and he can't be Dr. Adam, okay? So like, is he Carl? Gonna need caffeine to keep me up. Honestly, I probably need to run to the store in a minute and see if they got some coffee so I can keep my mind running. Honestly, I'm honestly astonished that I'm even able to do this, because normally, like, after my work is over, like, my brain is fried and I don't feel like doing anything else ever. So this is a good exercise to keep my mind running, at the end of the day. But, yeah, so Mind Explorer, that's what we're going with right now. The scuba diver. Yeah, well, this is way different than what I had. Scuba diver, aka the entity, uses Carl's mind as his puppet. Yeah, that's way different than what I put yesterday. I would make my own coffee, but one, I'm not good at it, and two, I don't have a coffee maker, so I just get coffee from the store. Okay, so leading theory, or at least part of one. Scuba diver is the Mind Explorer. Using the whatever device it is, I don't know. Device, or using machine to enter people's minds to find their excuse me, their killer. Ew, no, coffee beans raw, no way. Yeah. Should we start? I don't know. You guys make the call when we should start trying to piece these together. So yeah, this is, I'm 100%, I'm like 90% sure this is what we're seeing in the case files. It's this guy, the strings, and then the brain at the top. But it's obviously not in this shot. However, we're seeing this eye thing again, so I really, really want to know what this is, because this is also the same eye that I assume is in that picture when he's looking in the reflection. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oops. I didn't cough in the mic, though. I turned my head away, so. Oh, yeah, see, Callahan. We're not, we are not playing today. We are, yeah, no, we're going to start connecting these. But yeah, we're not playing games. Oh, notice how this is, okay, I didn't see this. The connection is being broken. So I think we are somehow being disconnected or being thrown out of these, of this person's mind. Okay, I didn't notice this before. I thought this was just like the same shot as earlier. But I think this indicates us being disconnected. The scuba diver cord. Yeah, exactly, Cyberclaw. Because, like, again, we saw all the cords, like, on his head that were attached to the person's brain. So I think somehow this is either is those cords or it's just symbolic of him being disconnected from this person's brain. Because remember when we logged in, these two things connected. And now that we're being thrown out, I guess, or being ejected, I don't know what exactly is the right word to use for it, this thing is being disconnected. So I think this is just symbolic of us being thrown out or tossed out or something. But why? I don't know. Here it is again. This is the bathroom we were, okay, I see now. This is literally the bathroom we were at when we saw this picture. Because here's the sink. Lucky 8 bits. Yeah, here's the sink. We were looking in the mirror and we saw this entity. Okay, so what this is, it's not a this is literally when we were in the okay. Let me I hope you guys kind of get what I'm saying. When we were in Robbie Brown's mind, remember, we went to the sink and it showed this picture. So I think it was literally saying that, like, while the Mind Explorer was exploring in his mind, he looked in the mirror and he saw this thing here. So this thing must be in Robbie Brown's mind. What it is, I don't know, but it's clearly in this guy's mind with us. Like, while we were exploring, it was right there with us when we looked in this mirror thing. So I don't think the mirror, like, itself is symbolic for something. I just think, like, it's indicating that, like, something else was in that dude's mind with us when we saw that. Did the entity follow us? Maybe. We didn't really see it in we didn't see it in Dr. Adam's mind. This was just in Robbie Brown's mind. It could be. I don't know. Nope, we're not in Robbie Brown's. No. So, C. Calahanto, basically what we were able to figure out is that when we do the password thing or whatever, when we log on to that, we're using some type of machine or device to enter these people's minds. So, to enter Robbie Brown's mind and to enter Dr. Adam's mind, in order to find out who their killer was. So this guy is the Mind Explorer. The scuba diving thing, it's kind of just a metaphor, but basically he connects himself or he uses some kind of device or goes through some kind of medical procedure to get into these people's heads and try to find out who their killer was. So this picture right here is when we were in Robbie Brown's mind and we saw this picture and then we saw this entity that was, I guess, was there with us. But we don't really know who this entity belongs to. You know, I don't know if it came here with us or if it's just kind of in Robbie Brown's mind or whatever, because it wasn't there with Dr. Adam. Are we climbing or descending the stairs? Every time we went down the when we were in the rooms, you mean, Cyberclaw? When we did that, it kept saying E to go down. So we were descending. So we were going like deeper and deeper into Robbie Brown's mind, basically. Well, it said like go down and stuff in Dr. Adams' mind as well. But yeah, we were descending, which again is indicating that we're going deeper and deeper into their mind. So it's a good idea. It's a good idea, Cyberclaw. I'm not sure how exactly. I feel like I can't quite tie that together. If we are descending through the platform, we descend from each floor to floor and then finally fall through the platform. I guess. Hence why we are falling. Why the falling scene in both scenarios. Yeah. I guess we can change this a little bit. Falling through the threshold of people's mind, I get. Yeah, I guess there's just no more to explore, and then we kind of fall out of their mind, and then the connection, like we saw with the two plugs, like it somehow severs the connection, like there's nothing else to see, or there's nothing else to explore. Mind once we descend deep enough, I guess. But I like that better than what I said. Okay. Again, here's the same chords that we're seeing here. This is literally Dr. Adams' mind. I'm assuming the chords connect to the Mind Explorer on the other end. I really think that's all this is saying. I think we got that part. Yeah, I mean, unless anybody else has some input about this, I literally think it's just, here's Dr. Adams' mind, here's the connection, the Mind Explorer is on the other end. RedFox, I think I mentioned that it meant falling deeper somewhere, not exactly falling out of it. Okay, so we're not falling out of their mind, we're just falling deeper. Yeah, I guess, because it kind of seems like we're falling like into water or something, not exactly like falling out. So I guess I don't really know what it means like we're falling deeper into, but falling deeper into falling deeper into someone's mind after exploring the floors or memories. Phantom, you onto something, or? Cyberclaw, RedFox, since you're here, can you debunk or confirm the perspective switches? You mean like this, oh, yeah. I really think, yeah, I would like confirmation about that, because it has to be. There's no way every action we do is the same person. Like, we can't be the Mind Explorer and the killer. It just doesn't make sense. RedFox, he's basically saying that it doesn't make sense for us to be the Mind Explorer trying to find this person's killer, but also be doing the action of killing these people, because again, it literally seems to let us take the action of bloodying the knife, the action of poisoning the drink. So it doesn't seem like we would be the same person exploring these people's minds to find the killer, but also being the killer. So like, we have to be different people in those actions. We can't be the same person doing both of those things. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. So it has to be different people that we're playing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. RedFox. That's so vague. You're playing the same. You're playing as the same person you've always been. So we are Carl. Okay, so the Mind Explorer is Carl. Okay, okay, okay. 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 Carl. It just doesn't make sense to me why Carl would also be the one doing the stuff with the knife and the poison, RedFox. That's kind of why we're getting confused. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting to, 8 bits. I felt like the submarine part was Carl in his own. Yeah, no, it was. Because, yes, no, it was. Because remember, 8 bits, when we go into the scuba diving part, it literally says on the side, patient, Carl Lloyd. So if we are the Mind Explorer, then we're literally in our own mind. It has to be, right? I mean, that has to. It has to. Yeah, I'll put it here for now. At least until Red Fox inevitably debunks it. But yeah, no, like it has. If we are the Mind Explorer, and it literally says that we are the patient, it literally has to be. So does this mean that the falling part and the submarine part tie together? I don't know, Cyberclaw. I mean, I don't know if we really know. Could someone else be doing those actions and not Carl? Which action? Which actions? Red Fox. Oh, you mean going into Carl's mind? Okay. Yeah, I guess it does make sense for it to be somebody else going into Carl's mind, even though you literally just said that we're always playing the same person we've been. So that's kind of contradictory, but whatever. Um yeah, I guess if Carl's the patient and he's like asleep or unconscious, I guess it doesn't make sense for him to go into his own mind, but like who else would it be? Wait, Red Fox said that Carl survived the crash, never how he survived. What if his body didn't survive, but his brain did, and we never play as Carl, but somebody else? Hmm. Hmm. Is playing different from doing actions? Like when we are the dot, are we one character, but when we are bloodying a knife, are we another? That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying, Cal. Like literally, I don't understand how you could possibly be the same person doing both of those things. Right. Well, all we can assume is that someone else is exploring Carl's mind in the submarine part, I guess. Submarine section. Oh man, this is crazy. Dr. Adam. We still need to figure this thing out. Is there anyone who disagrees with the fact that I'm assuming that whoever this is saying I see you is the entity that we saw in the mirror when we were in Robbie Brown's mind. I was thinking it was that thing. Carl survives. Stated in his thumbnail, "You saved me," and his story after. Yeah, I forgot about the whole thumbnail. We still gotta organize that. So that's gonna be a pain. Yeah, we did. Oh yeah, we do remember. We did say that. Yeah, Carl was saved, but we were trying to figure out by who. Okay. I guess we should put all of that here too, huh? So let's try to put these to the side a little bit. Cyberclaw says there is a time skip. There is a time skip here, right? It is sci-fi. The fact that you said that makes me think you did put clues in the coding. Did you put clues in the coding? Because I mean, we'll look, but I really don't. But Cyberclaw, back to what you said. There is a time skip right here. It's sci-fi. Sci-fi time skip, or basically 20 years later. I don't know, but we do see a midlife crisis. So again, back to what RedFox said, I'm assuming that after he got saved, everything else is just like what happened to him after, just his life events. So it literally says time skip in the thumbnail, RedFox. So if you say no to that, I don't know what you're doing. But let's do all of that, all of those parts, all of the. As far as we know, 8-bits, it's only 3 characters. It's Carl, Robbie Brown, and Dr. Adam. And then, like, I guess Carl's parents, but I don't think they tie into the actual lore. All right, let's go back to the thumbnail real quick. Okay. So, I guess here we're going to go ahead and assume that everything here is Carl's life events, okay? I think somebody said earlier that... I think someone said earlier this stream or the last that Carl's face was scribbled out. What do you mean? You mean like in the car crash? Where do you see X years later, Cyberclaw? I don't remember seeing that one. Where's that? X years later, X years later. Wherever you're seeing it, X years later, I would assume, yeah, that means he grew up. I just don't know where you see that. I'm still trying to think how to start organizing all of this. Yeah, I think we need to order all of this stuff. How? I don't know, but not all of this is live events, I don't think, but just trying to think where to start. I still don't know what some of this says. I feel like I know we said that this says like I lost everything, but I feel like it says something else. Who knows? I don't know, but here, Cal, you killed me, you saved me, stop following. Yeah, I was literally just about to say that, 8-bits. Like, it literally, all of these are pointing to the box. You saved me, stop following me, you killed me. Is it trying to imply that the box did these things to Carl? Because again, presumably these are all Carl's thoughts or events or events. So, you know, I'm trying to think. Oh man. Let me just think. Each arrow points to a certain point in the timeline. Oh, hold on. Wait. Let me think. Sorry. I know I'm quiet. I'm literally just thinking. It kills me to say it, but I think you might be a genius, 8-bits. I think you might be right. I think literally it's a timeline like left to right. I think it might be. Because like literally, look here where it says Goo Goo Gaga. That's literally at the beginning of the timeline. And it says, I remember up till here. Okay. Fast forward a little bit more. It says, I still don't know exactly what it means. I see time skip. You were always with me. Later on, here's the crash. I think I crashed here. And then literally like pretty much right there as well. It says, I was saved. Notice that right here where it says you were always with me, it's saying from the time that he was a baby until the car crash, you were always with me. Okay? Are we following, kind of? Oh, yes, it could be. Yeah. No, that makes sense. You were always with me since I was a baby until the car crash, and obviously his parents presumably died in the car crash. Yes. So, this could be referring to his parents. Okay? That makes perfect sense. And then he was saved by whatever. Midlife crisis. This is later on when he was, I guess, and yeah, we need to write this down like now. I think we might be. I think yeah. I think you're a genius, and I think we might be cooking. Let's okay. So let's do this. Let's literally make a timeline here to just like decipher everything. Yeah. Let's literally make a timeline. So let's do. Oops. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna point that out earlier, but yeah, literally notice how the midlife crisis is literally in the middle of the timeline. Okay. So, um, yeah, you were always with me. That literally has to be his parents. It literally makes absolute perfect sense. Um, and then it gets after the midlife crisis. It honestly starts to get complicated. Um, no idea 8 bits, but I think we should definitely go ahead and run with this, with the timeline thing. What about this? What do we think about this one? Worked so hard. It's like here in this section. Excuse me, in this section, from the time of the crash, I guess, until the box, where it says worked so hard. Is it just literally just talking about like him working hard at whatever he's doing in his life, or yeah, from the crash to the box to finding the box. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Phantom. I was thinking it could be just him like working hard to be a doctor or something. Um, it just feels like it just seems to make less sense when the whole "I became a doctor" here is like at the very end instead of like right directly after this. I feel like it would have made more sense, but we can think about it. Also, we need to know what this thing says. Like it's pointing to the box, and we all know that when it has to do with the box, it's going to be something important. So we definitely need to figure out what the heck that says. But yes, let's put our timeline together. Da, 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 Oops. Birth, or they start off as a baby. Birth. Poor, sick. I really don't know. Carl becomes a doctor pretty close to entering people's brains. And if he does lose that fight against the box at the end, it's assumed he dies after becoming a doctor. That yes, we do remember that he loses that fight. Oh my god. I think hold on. Okay, so yes, remember that yeah. Remember at the end we're the box and we end up killing him. And then right after that we get the cutscene where he says like Carl, look at what I found or something like that. What if that is when it cuts back to the beginning, like right here when we're a baby or I don't know, whatever. I literally think that's what actually happens. The only thing, C. Calahanto, with that is the only thing I'm thinking is it says that the box killed him here, right here. Okay, so I'm kind of confused about that. Like, if it was at the very end, that would make sense, but it says you killed me right here, so that's kind of throwing me off. Okay. We do need to figure out this time skip thing. What the heck this is talking about. Maybe, let me see. Hold on. Maybe he can't die, maybe? Every time he dies, his life resets. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some kind of reset. I think that's been pretty... But after Carl loses, they rewind the box in a counterclockwise way. We need to go back and look at that, C. Calahento. Because in the beginning of the game, it tells us with the arrows, like, which way we should be turning the box. And then after we beat the scuba diver, it also makes us turn the box again. So I'm wondering if the arrows are, like, pointed differently or it does something like that. But the idea is that we're turning the box in order to, like, reset everything. So we do need to... Yeah, we reverse his time? I don't know. But, like, I mean, it could be. But, like, the idea is that we're going back to the start. That's absolutely what's happening. I just need to figure out what's going on with some of this stuff. Okay, let me actually finish this thing. Car crash. Okay. Come on now. Okay. I think we are cooking though. O is just saying that the box represents O. Yeah, no, we know that, RedFox. We just want to know what it says underneath. Okay. Let's see. Dang it. Let's try this again. Oh, sorry. Poor lonely letter. That is the dumbest. Sorry. Come on, dude. Really? No meaning behind it? Just poor little letter. There's no way that ties into the story. Let me put some music back. It's too quiet. It's like I'm okay, but it's quiet. Too quiet, too quiet.
Hola, me llamo Nico Villar.
Okay, so let's keep going. Time skip, we'll look at that in a minute. I think I crashed here. Yeah, we got that. Midlife crisis makes total sense. But what about here? It says I was saved. Oh yeah, no, I said that was kind of part of this. The crash is here. I was saved. I'm assuming is trying to kind of be there as well. Oops. Carl was saved by, we don't know yet, presumably the box, but honestly, who can even say? O is the 15th letter in the alphabet. It forms a perfect loop, and it is the least box-shaped letter in the alphabet. What does it being the 15th letter in the alphabet have to do with anything, though? Ooh, Cyberclaw. Hold on. The smile saved him. Look at the you saved me. The guy who smiles saved him. Where is it? Where was it? Oh, you saved me. Oh yeah, and then it is a smile. So you think it? Do you think it's the same? It does look like the same guy who did the ICU thing. Is that what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that those are the same guy, Cyberclaw? Cause like I'm looking at it and man, it looks a hell of a lot like the ICU guy. See, Calhento, I'm not thinking about the same guy from the door cutscene. We're just thinking about the guy at the end who does like the I see you thing. Cause he just like his eyes and then the smile. But I don't know if it's the same guy from the door. I mean, could it be? Maybe. I just don't know. And Phantom, I think you're probably right about the work so hard being him working hard to be a doctor, because we see a book here, which I feel like indicates like he was studying or something like that to be a doctor. So I think, yeah. I'm wondering if they're the same. They're both disembodied faces. They are. Oh, man. I mean, see, I'm getting confused. RedFox, would you stop doing that? Don't draw anything unless it means something very specific. Okay? Carl is just a happy boy. Oh, that's good. But yeah, I think this is just indicative of him studying. I wonder what this is, though. I have absolutely zero freaking idea. I wonder what this is, also. Okay, let me keep this going. Midlife, where was I? I was saved. Midlife crisis. We are really cooking though. Like, and I think this whole conspiracy board does help. Just like kind of keep my energy up. Okay, so midlife crisis, blah blah blah. Wait, let me move this up here. I know, right? I remember. He remembers. I mean, yeah. I honestly can't say that I can remember all the way until like I was, you know, a newborn. But hey. Okay. During this time, he worked to be a doctor, presumably. Are we all agreeing with that? That this indicates he was working to be a doctor or a brain surgeon or whatever it is that he is? Are we all on board with that? I think, guys, that this thing here, where it says you saved me, I think it's indicating that at this point in time, Carl found out that it was the box that saved him. So I think initially, where it says I was saved, he knew that he was saved, but he didn't know what saved him. And then later on, he found out that the box saved him. So I think that's what that's talking about. Dang it. I want a curve, not a corner. He worked so hard to build the machine. That's a good observation. Worked so hard because it does. Because it is at that point that he figures out that the box saved him. So no, see Callahan, I don't think so. I think I like what you're saying, Cyberclaw. I like that. He worked so hard to build that machine. But let me think, because what about building that machine would allow him to find out that the box is what saved him? Is it the... Let me think. We'll think about that, but going into his own memories? Maybe? I mean, he has a pretty good, he seems to have a pretty great track record of remembering things that happened forever ago. So, but hey. Hold on. Let me think. Okay. I had a thought coming up and then it just fizzled out. But where was I? Oh yeah, my whole work so hard to be a doctor thing. Alright, Carl worked so hard to build. I'm just gonna call it the brain machine. I don't know what it's called, or if it's a procedure more than a machine. I don't know. So I'm just gonna call it the brain machine. Midlife crisis, worked so hard. Right, let me stretch this out a little. That's literally what we wanted to believe, Phantom. We wanted to believe that he was the brain explorer, but again, what we see at the end is that we are in the submarine and we're in Carl's mind, so we're somebody else. But I don't know, it's so confusing. I mean, we are cooking. Kind of. Let's see. What's next? What's next? You saved me. You killed me. Stop following me. Whatever that is. I don't think. I guess that's not important. According to RedFox. The police. What are you talking about? Oh, did you hear police in the background? Were there police in the background of my audio? I didn't even notice. That's funny. Yeah, they do that. Do we all agree that these are referring to the box being responsible for these things? Again, you saved me, presumably the box. You killed me, presumably the box. Stop following me, the box is following him. Are we all on board? How it does those things, I have no idea. But I know that we need to go to the submarine again. Because I feel like some of those things might start to make more sense now that we have a little bit more to work with. So let me do this. Hold on. Let's see. There's like a fill. Nah, never mind. Let's undo this. What? No. No, RedFox, what are you talking about? No. No. We're not listening. We're not listening to you. La 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 la. We're not listening. Leave. Get out. I don't know, man. It would have to, 8-bits. I mean, he obviously didn't die. We know he survived. I mean, see, RedFox, like, what do you... You confirmed with us that he survived the crash. So there's no possible way that the you can... Yeah, I think, yeah. You put it in quotations. You killed me happens in the first scene of the game. When you put it in quotations, I think you're referring to what 8-bit says. Losing your parents, yeah. Or it could be something else. I don't know. But all I know is it's not literal. That's all I know. What else? Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? Draw the box. That's an amazing drawing of the box. Whatever. Okay. This is getting complicated. Or his parents saying it killed them. No, remember guys, all of this is Carl. This is Carl's life, this is Carl's timeline, all of this is going to be coming from Carl. And again, RedFox put it in quotations when he said killed me, so I'm assuming he doesn't mean it literally. So I think it's just what you said, 8-bits. Like, it, by killed him, he just means, like, inside. By losing his parents. So yeah, let's do... Yeah, that's the only way I can see that making sense, because, like... Make that a little bigger. Because, yeah, he says, you killed me, but also you saved me. So, like, somehow, I don't know how, somehow you saved my life, but also you killed my parents. So, it balances out. You know? The music is what distracted his father, resulting in the crash. Okay, what's your point? Oh man. Okay, break time. Break time. I mean, Phantom, don't ask that. Yeah, no, we were going to play again because I wanted to see at the end, after the submarine thing, when we get to play the box again, if it goes like the opposite way to reverse. I mean, obviously we're doing that to reset things. I think that's completely obvious. Because after we do it, it goes back to the beginning where it's like, hey, Carl, Look at this box. Ooh, ah. You know? So, like, obviously, it is resetting time. But I think the box does kill us because... I mean, define kill us. If it's kind of just resetting us to back to when we were a baby, it doesn't really, you know... Does it even matter? But yeah, let's take a quick break so we can come back to it. We did play the boss fight. I mean, we cheated at it, but I think we got where it was going at a certain point. It was just hammers. And who are you calling Chester? Oh, cheater. Do I need to play the actual boss fight to get it? Like, fine. But I don't know how to undo what I did. Okay, I'll do... I have to figure out how to undo the cheat that I did. Or I guess I could just re-upload the file, the game file. That's fine. The boss probably had a phase 2. It's not a fun fight. No. No. If it doesn't have anything to do with the story, I ain't playing that. I ain't playing that again. I'm letting that ball... I'm letting Carl die right then and there. Unless you tell me, buddy, you gotta play the whole thing to get what's going on, I ain't doing nothing. Okay. Break time. You can look at the, oh wait, no. I'll just put on the, And we're back. So, what was I gonna say? I had a thought, but I forgot. We are very back. So we're at the box. You killed me. Carl blames the box for the death of his parents. You saved me. The box somehow saved Carl. So I'm wondering how the like I'm not your puppet. Remember the whole I'm not your puppet thing from the submarine part? I would have to assume in this case it's just talking about Carl saying that the box isn't his puppet, or the entity from the box isn't his, or sorry, he's not the box's puppet, or the entity from the box's puppet. I don't know. But again, like at that point we're in Carl's mind. So, you know. What's next? Okay. Yeah. So what do we think about this time skip thing? I'm really trying to figure this thing out because I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. We'll come back to it, but I'm not sure I got it yet. Alright, I became a doctor here. I guess it pretty much just means what it means. I mean, what is this, by the way? Is this the kind of the thing we saw earlier with like the scuba diver sitting and then like the cords or whatever going into his head? I don't know. Becomes a doctor. Y'all are quiet. I mean, I know there's not a lot of people here, but hey. Okay. Let's go to the scuba diving again. I really don't want to, but oh my god, are we back? I just came back to check at the perfect moment. Why is it the perfect moment? Wait. Okay, so this tells me to turn it this way. Counterclockwise. Hmm. Alright, let's go ahead and put the password. I should have copied that too. Just to have it somewhere. Five two four seven three. Okay, let's figure out what that means. The box literally, it either turns into the Mind Explorer or the Mind Explorer comes out of it. I'm trying to figure out what that exactly means. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, whoever it is that's going in Carl's mind, like, now, obviously isn't Carl. But, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that means. The box turning into the Mind Explorer. Is the box morphing into the... Hold on, wait. Let me just think about some things. The box is the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, but I'm trying to... The box is the Mind Explorer? Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm just trying to think through things to see if that makes sense at all. So just give me a second. Let's see. It's just weird because I feel like if the box for somehow, if the box was the Mind Explorer, I see zero reason that Carl and the car crash and all of that are connected to the murders of Robbie Brown and Dr. Like, I feel like those are two different stories if there's no way to connect Carl to it. Nah, I feel like it has to mean something. I mean, it seems like a very intentional scene. Yeah, so let me put the note here. We should actually start connecting these. I keep saying we should and we don't. Yeah, no, that definitely has meaning. Box morphs into the Mind Explorer. So, let's see here. Okay, so again, we're in Carl Lloyd's mind, so whatever we are, we're not Carl. What if we are the box, though? Or something coming from the box? Because again, this is Carl's mind, and we're apparently going into his memories. So remember the first memory, and how at the end it keeps saying, "I'm not your puppet," and then it like violently tosses us away? So what if it literally is Carl, like, telling the box, like, "Hey, I'm not your puppet," or whatever entity is imbued within the box. I don't know. But, like, that's what I'm thinking. It has to be the box, or whatever it is that comes from the box, Carl is saying I'm not your puppet. Okay. Just stop it. Stop. Don't. But I know you probably said it as a joke, 8-bits, but like, I think the box is turning into the Mind Explorer and then exploring Carl's mind or something, because it turns into the diver before the submarine starts. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what it is you just said, because I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the mind. I don't know if the. I'm just thinking. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I feel like we are the box, because I mean, literally, the end scene is us, the box, fighting the Mind Explorer. So it's so confusing. It's so freaking confusing. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. It's like, then what does that mean at the end when we're the box fighting the Mind Explorer? Like, who's in our head? Who's in this guy's head then? The Mind Explorer or the box? But let's just look. You can't just do that. I'm not agreeing to anything. Because you're just going to throw out every theory you got. And eventually one of them are going to be correct. Alright, so I'm really going to try to pay attention to this scene here. In a minute. Okay. Still have no idea what this freaking thing means. Again, this is an action we're taking. Any ideas? This is still the #1 most confusing part. So, I got nothing. It has to be the car wreckage? I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, but like, this isn't at the bottom. It's just like, I mean, this is the first one. I feel like this is more a memory or a, I don't know, something like that. Just trauma exploration. Yeah, honestly, after the timeline, my it's kind of running thin. I'm just immensely confused about whether we're the box or the explorer. I mentioned there aren't any physical actions here since you're in the mind of Carl. I mean, then why make us even have to click anything? Jesus. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, though. I was saying, like, this is just a memory or something. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, these are all presumably memories and stuff. Hey, so there it goes again. I think we are both Carl and the box. You see, the box represents his anguish and sadness over his parents' death. So I think in some way, the box of him releasing all that pain. Cyberclaw, what do you mean? Like cutting the cord, like with the whole Mind Explorer thing? Like in the machine? I don't think that's what it means. I think it's more... I think this one is slightly more symbolic. Well, like for this, it's just like I have to assume I'm not your pup. Like it has to be talking about Carl. I mean, Carl is the one saying this. I think that's obvious. I just want to know exactly who he's saying it to. The box? I would have to assume the box. Yeah, I don't know if the box is Carl's. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's who's reading the message? I don't even know, RedFox. I don't know whether we are the box or the Mind Explorer, or if both of them are the same. We are the entity. Okay, but what are we? Like, are we the box in this case? Or like, we are the box, right? Because this is so crazy. It doesn't even make sense. What I said was that we had to be the box because, number one, we see us literally morphing from the box into the Mind Explorer or whatever it is. Who's Carl talking to physically right now? The submarine? No. To the player. Yeah, he's talking to us. I just want to know who us is. Oh yeah, this is really something else. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to. He's talking to us. I'm just trying to figure out who on earth we are. I keep thinking we have to be the box because we saw the box at the beginning before it morphed into the submarine. Or the mind. I don't even know who. And then at the end, we see us as the box trying to beat the Mind Explorer. Why remove my? I'm literally trying to. How am I supposed to answer the question without thinking about who we actually are? He wants us. He wants us to know. He wants us to figure out who Carl is talking to. He's talking to us. So who the heck are we? We are the player. We control the game. I don't know what y'all are saying. You just. I mean, I know what you're saying. I'm just trying to. Nothing's being pieced together. Indeed, we are the one who shoots the gun. I don't remember RedFox saying that. I definitely don't remember RedFox saying that Carl is the player. We're not controlling Carl. At least not right now, because we're in his mind. Carl is talking to us, the player. But, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of that. He did say something like that. He said, yeah, like, actions are. Hold on. What was it exactly that he said? What scene happens when you start the game? We turn the box. Or sorry, what scene happens? The car crash. But what happens before that is that we are the ones controlling the box. We turn the box. It makes no freaking sense. Oh my god. Yes, RedFox, at the beginning, we're the ones turning the box, presumably Carl. Because, you know, he's the one who does the whole thing with the box that causes the car crash. But now, you're saying that Carl is the one talking to us, saying that we're not he's not our puppet or whatever. And now we're apparently somebody else. So, like, clearly we're not always the same character. Or clearly we're not always a character. It still doesn't make sense for us to be controlling Carl up until the boss fight because we're in his mind. RedFox is saying right now that apparently Carl is the one talking directly to us. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like we need to start piecing these together. Oh man. I don't know. Somebody's head is about to grow three sizes. Okay, so I don't even know what you're saying, 8-bits. Up until the boss fight, we control Carl. We're the one pulling the strings. But when he becomes the final boss, we aren't the one playing as him. And he's trying to kill us. It is so confusing. It's like I can see the words you're saying, 8-bits, but it's literally not computing. Like, it's like there's nothing I can do with these words. My brain is just like, ugh. Just give me a second. Oh, okay. So yeah, you just think we're just the player. Okay. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking. Yeah. Either we're the entity or we're. Yeah, like we are the entity. The unseen entity. Oh, you think? Ooh. I think you might be onto something. Okay, hold on. I think you might have it. Hold on. Let me just think for a second. I think you're right. Okay, wait. Hmm. I get exactly what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out how to tie this into all of this and what I need to change. No, don't let him confirm it too early. We need to see it through first, and then we can. We are the ones who killed his parents because we did the box thing. I guess so. I'm still trying to figure out how to tie it into all of these. The time skip. After the car crash, it cuts to Carl in what we believe was someone's memory. After the crash, time skips forward. Sorry, hold on. Okay, hold on. It does feel different though with that theory. Notice how they say to turn the box off, or they say like whatever, turn that off, whatever, but he's presumably not even touching the box. Like the box is still playing and he's not even touching it. So like presumably we're the ones controlling the box and he's not doing anything. So I think when you say we killed his parents, like we literally did actually cause that to happen. Yeah, because he's literally not. They're saying to turn it off, but it's not turning off because we're the ones controlling it. Presumably. Right, yeah. It started on its own. So what were you saying about the time skip? After the car crash, it cuts to Carl in what we believe was someone's memory. Sorry, what do you mean? So after the car crash, time skips forward. Yeah, but it's not even placed at the car crash. It's like these are like, I don't know what these really indicate. I don't know. But I think you guys do like. I think we got that. We are the player. We're not playing any of those guys. We're literally just us controlling Carl. After the crash, when he was a kid, it cuts to the code and then the actual gameplay when he's a memory traveler guy. Okay. Okay. I guess. It's just that none of that is really placed. It's not really indicating that it was placed around the car crash. It's like it's all within it, but I don't know. Let's keep. Okay, again, this is literally us. we're the one who killed Robbie Brown. This is... what was this again? What did we say this meant? It meant, yeah, we clicked the knife, so we are the murderer. But then it shows this. The Mind Explorer, sinking deeper, whatever. See, but like, this can't be us, can it? This is the Mind Explorer. We fell. It showed the Mind Explorer falling deep into someone's memory. So I'm assuming that's him going into Robbie Brown's brain. Yeah, when he looks at himself, he's the one saying someone is watching me, which is us. So you think we're control? I don't know. It's like we are well, yeah, I get it. We are controlling him. It's just he doesn't seem to. It just doesn't feel like he says someone is watching me, but he doesn't seem concerned that he's literally being controlled. You know what I mean? But yeah, apparently that guy is us. So we are watching. We are watching him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's him saying someone is watching me. Or, but I don't know. But, like... So are we back to saying that Carl is the... Well, no, that is what we said, right? That he was the Mind Explorer. At least until the last scene where, like... the box is exploring him, or whatever it is. He probably did, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, the eyes would be us. Yeah, literally over his shoulder. Anything else in here? Yeah, I just don't know if this scene right now, like with me controlling the player, if it's literally supposed to represent me actually like puppeteering Carl, or if it's just, you know, Carl and, you know, we're watching him or whatever it is. So what about the whole killer thing? So again, this is us, presumably. Let me just think. Well, yeah, we shoot the gun, not Carl. And the first time we get it right, or presumably we get whoever is the killer. Okay, what happens right after? We see, I guess this is Carl sinking deeper into... I feel like I've circled back around to... Alright, let's try to work on this thing. No idea, Cyberclaw. I mean, we are the one that types in the password and stuff. What if the brain that's in the jar was just Carl's the whole time and we're controlling the machine? The brain in the jar is, well, I have to go back, but the brain in the jar, because I remember the last time I saw a brain in the jar, it was Dr. Adam. It was literally labeled Dr. Adam. Yeah, that's... Oh my god. Okay, where do I even start with this? I don't even... all this mind stuff is just so confusing. RedFox, I mean, you said earlier you were like talking about the whole threshold recovery thing where like we can go into somebody's mind to see like who killed them. But then it's also like, just hold on. Deadpool. Basically. I'm just thinking. That's what I was saying, Cyberclaw. Okay, so what if... just hold on. What I'm thinking is just that Carl, because he became a doctor, allegedly, and he was working really hard on something. So what if the machine or whatever it is that he made to get in these people's minds, like that is his doing. Carl made that brain machine to like go into people's minds to find out who killed them, whatever. And we just so happen to be like following him in there, I guess. You know, I don't know. So what if it's, I mean, I don't think Dr. Adam or Robbie Brown have like a personal connection to Carl. I feel like it's just like, oh, this is what he does. He uses his whatever brain machine that he invented or whatever to go in their minds, and then we just happen to be pestering him, essentially. You know? So like that's what I would have to assume. Oops, sorry. Carl worked hard to build. But then there's also this thing, threshold medical procedure, Jesus. I'm trying to think. You know, like, this is Carl. So, like, apparently, whatever we just did, which was shooting, I guess, who we thought was the killer or something. I don't know. Is Dr. Adam his associate? That's a possibility. We need to think about that. Because we already kind of discussed that Dr. Adam is different than Robbie Brown in some way. First of all, like we saw, he didn't know who his killer was for some reason. Even though it was us. We're literally the ones who put the pills in the thing. We literally killed him. But, like, maybe Dr. Adam was his associate? I mean, he's a doctor. Dr. Adam was a doctor. Yeah, they could just be some kind of associates. I don't know. But I definitely feel like Dr. Adam has a different connection to Carl than the other guy. Or a closer connection to Carl than the other guy. But anyway, what happens when we shoot the killer, I guess? Looks like he's sinking deeper and deeper. Here's Act 2. We're the ones poisoning Dr. Adam. Urgent, Dr. Name, Dr. Adam. That report is a post-mortem report, isn't it? I would have to assume so. Something like that. Alright, so here we go again. Again, this is us not killing the correct person. God. Are we the police? No, I don't think so. Yeah, but we used a gun for both of them. I don't think that has anything to do with. All right, let me just look. So there's a picture of us watching him. Here he is again, hooked up to his machine. So I'm assuming these eyes are always us watching him. So like while he's hooked up to the machine or whatever in somebody's mind, there we are watching him still. The knife, I mean, we're the ones who used it. Are we also the ones that severed the connection between him and the person's memories? I don't know. It was Dr. Adam's brain. Yeah, here's just says Dr. Adam. I don't know, guys. I'm getting tired. Trust me, I wanted to solve it tonight, but I'm getting tired. Oh man. I'm just trying to figure out what this means. I mean, this isn't something we did. This would presumably be something Carl did. Why? I don't know. That's not us. Not our do. I mean, we did poison Adam, Dr. Adam, but I don't know what the whole brain in a jar thing is about. You mean like, are they what we see? Like, I don't know what you mean. Is it just trying to reiterate that like this was all our doing? We turned the box. I guess so, Cyberclaw. Box. We're the ones who turned the box. This thing here, I don't know. It's like literally every time we come back to this scene, I say it's something different. Because I can never. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Adam is dead. So I'm assuming he removed his brain and put it in that jar to hook him up to the machine. Maybe he does want to find out who we are. I mean, technically, yes, because he's trying to find out who killed Robbie Brown and who killed Dr. Adam, and we did. So, you know. So, like, yeah, I guess technically he is trying to find out who we are. But yes, yes. There's us again. There's us. I would have to assume that eye is always representative of us watching him. Eh. So the ICU thing, I mean, would that have to be... I mean... Who's seeing who? Like, at first I would have assumed that would be... Since we're always watching him, it would be us saying that we see him. Unless he's the one saying that he sees us. I don't know. Yeah, this is crazy. What, Cyberclaw? Seriously? Really? No way. There's apparently a band called Threshold whose lead singer is Carl, and they have an album called The Box. No way. I mean, I didn't say that you intended that, RedFox, but that is pretty funny. A band called Threshold. Oh man. Remembers Carl Groom. Oh my god. Is there like an Adam in here? Like a Robbie? No. And then their albums. Where is it? The box? If it was, that would be amazing. I don't see the box thing there. Special of the box. Oh. Oh, it's just an actual... It's not an album. It's just like a song. Yeah, no. From the album For the Journey. The Box. Oh, that is crazy, actually. Wow. So, RedFox. Anything about that? So, what was I gonna say? So again, when we get the password right, it's literally us, I guess, hacking into Carl's mind. Everything having to do with the box is controlled by us, so when it shows like the box turning into the submarine or whatever it is, I'm assuming that's all us. Oops, I just did it wrong. I typed the wrong thing. No, can I backspace on this, RedFox, or is there any way to remove that? Probably not. Dang it. Alright, let me try again. I don't really want to turbo warp it though. Oh man. We have so far not even glanced at the code. There has to be at least something in there. What do you mean? What code? Not really, Phantom. You didn't really miss anything. I think our excitement kind of dropped off a while ago. But I think he was here for the big stuff, right? I mean... Come on, man. Here we go again. My favorite scene. Again, Carl knows that we're trying to control him. He said, "I'm not your puppet," and he yeeted us out. The car will always confuse me, yes. I will never not be confused when I see that car. Yay, my controls are inverted. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the car from the car crash. I don't know. We can't tell really for sure, but it just looks like the hood of the car just turns into, like, inside of the hood of the car, it just turns into, like, guts. Oh my god, am I stuck? And I think I'm stuck. Perfect. Perfecto. I'm literally stuck. Hold on. Here we go again. Good lord. Wait. If we are the player, the camera, then that scene in the room must be us again. So the entity could be Carl himself. Maybe. I mean, keep in mind that we're in his mind. I think that's what we're kind of forgetting about some of this stuff, that we're literally in his mind. So not everything is gonna make complete sense. Like the car with the guts, and then this scary thing. It could just be like him scaring us. Yeah, like just trying to kick us out. Yeah, like that's literally, yeah. That's like him trying to like scare us, or like, I don't know, confront us to get out of his mind. So yeah, I don't think it's us. I think it's just Carl's mind, or whatever it is he's doing to get us out of his mind. Yeah. But yeah. I wanted to know that too, Cyberclaw, because I couldn't figure it out. I had no idea, but I think it was just a hammer, like the ones that are used at the end. Yeah, there's some sort of hammer. Also, we still haven't figured out. Whenever I get past the first two memories, my controls get inverted. So like up is down, down is up, left is right, and right is left. And apparently that has some meaning. So, you got any ideas about that? Let me know. So you think maybe it's just another attempt at him trying to get us out of his mind? Like to keep us from going deeper? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, right, Phantom. Because it is harder. Like, oh my god, why do I keep getting, like, stuck? Okay.
Hey, Carl, look at what I found on the porch.
Okay, so are we right when we say that that monster-looking thing in the doorway in the second memory is Carl trying to, like, scare us? RedFox. I honestly still don't know. Okay, cool. But I honestly still don't know what exactly is the relationship between us and the box. I mean, obviously we're using the box, but like I don't know if we are the box or we just come from the box or like we have some kind of parasitic relationship with the box. No, Red Fox agreed about what I said that the second memory with like the scary face is just Carl trying to scare us out of his mind or something, or just, angry at us, I guess. It really is too confusing. Yeah, we are. I should probably write that in the... I literally keep saying that I'm going to join these together, but I can't. I literally don't know where to start. I can't do it, no matter how hard I think about it. I guess I just don't understand what the box does. You know what I'm saying? Because like once we beat Carl, I just want to know what the box does, because once we beat Carl, he already reset. We didn't have to turn the box and then he reset. He was already reset, and then we turned and then we did the box. Okay, so this is clarified. It's an empty room with Carl's scary face trying to get us out his mind. Alright, so, well, at least I can connect at least two things. These two things right here. Wait, let me make it a straight line. I don't like that. Whatever. Wait, what? RedFox? Is this why you told me to go turbo? Enough time meddling mortal. So is it not gonna do anything? It's not gonna let me? Okay. Is that the only reason you wanted me to do that? I almost thought it was about to reveal a secret or something. Well. When did you come? I'm assuming that's referring to us? What do you mean truck? The truck in the car crash? I don't think so, yeah. I mean, we're the killer. We killed his parents, we killed Robbie Brown, we killed everybody. So that's not really in question. It's just like everything in between. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty confirmed. When we say we literally mean we, like the player. Alright, so it's not someone else exploring Carl's mind, it's us. Let's see. I'm getting tired, guys. I'm gonna have to end this soon here because it is 12:30. Sleeping is like a thing that I like to do sometimes. So, oops. What was I gonna? I also want to know what the deal is with us saving him. How did we do that? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop. I'm literally gonna like pass out if I stay up too long. If I stay up much longer. We did make some pretty good progress though. But yeah, I definitely need to end it for now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got plenty. We got the timeline going. We got a lot of things out of the way. So yeah. Are you? You had to throw us quite a few bones this time. But hey. Alright, well, thanks for watching anybody who... I mean, thanks for watching anyone, but we didn't win. I think we uncovered a lot. It's just about putting it together. But I think we're missing... I think we have like 60%. I don't know. Say between 60, 70. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Time to end it.